Blake of the Painter Files, as you well know. This is my show, Painter's Breakfast. Hello. Before we start, producer Tom says hi. Mwah. He wants my food. He can't have any. It's not going to happen. Sorry. Yeah. It's going to be a good show. I feel it. I got to set this up real quick. Give me a moment. Got my live show coming up. That's not the theme music, but I'm singing it anyways. Boop, boop, boop. Let me see. We got. Okay. We begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hola, guys. Welcome to the Painter Files podcast. Sorry, that's later today. Welcome to Painter's Breakfast. It is I, Josh Blake. We're going to send out some little things if people want to check it out, who I know like to watch the show. Who else? Who else we know who could watch? Who likes watching this show? I think that's about it. There are other people, but who would be great at this? Yeah, I guess that's all for now. So, yeah, for those who want to know, I got my vegan hot wings, I got my cashew mac, I got producer Mochi and producer Tom close up. Producer Mochi, the missing one. And I got some, depending on where you're from, it's called Jamaica. Hey, Justine. It's called Jamaica. It's called Sorrel. It's called, this brand's called Hibiscus Water, which sounds like the least tasty thing I've ever heard of. It's the accurate description for it, but it's just such a plain name for it, so I don't know where it's from. That they would call it that. It kind of sounds like something strange. Like whenever anybody gives it whenever anybody gives food that's like culturally a food, or a drink that already has a name, a new name that is descriptive of what it is, taking away the original name. There's no reason not to call it like Jamaica or Sorrel, because that's what the name is. So for them to, I'm worried it's gonna be I haven't tried it. It's like a ginger cherry one. I'm worried it's gonna taste horrible because it seems like it's very probably American. So we'll see. Yeah, that's not great. No. It's not bad, but it's very it's supposed to be a thick, it's not supposed to be like juice in a way. Not like concentrate juice. It's supposed to have more a thick taste to it. Hey, Gina. It's supposed to have more a thick, kind of syrupy, wet, watery, but not this watery. This feels like it's very, they tried to make lemonade, and that's not what it's supposed to do. So it doesn't taste bad, but it's not the right consistency. Growing up drinking it my whole life, that's a C. That's a C at best. Tina asked what I'm describing. She just came in. So this is Jamaica, or as it's known, Sorrel in the West Indies. And but this one's called Ruby Hibiscus Water, and this one's ginger cherry. It's super. So the thing is, think of the way wine works, where it's supposed to have legs. This is supposed to have legs. Does not have legs. It's very like lemonade-y. Limonada. So, I don't love it. And then, I got my vegan hot wings from, I never remember the name of this place. Elite. E-Life. E-Life. And then they have the mac and cheese cashew one, which is really, really good. Mmm. Mmm. I'm wanting these all week. Last week. Today is Monday. That's good. Justine's gonna join us on Painter's Breakfast. Yay! Do you need me to send you the link, or do you just wanna? I'll send you a thing. There you go. Invite sent. Yo!
Wait, what? I just meant that I was making a salmon omelet.
Oh. Well,
My hair's all crazy because I just woke up.
you can hang up if you want.
I'll be back.
Okay. I appreciate you
How do
said.
I leave?
I appreciate you said yes, so that's cool.
How do I leave?
There's got to be a thing. There you go.
I think I'm still here.
I think you're still here. I think if you close it and then open it back up, it should probably go that way. Bam, we did it. Yeah, there's an actual store. So this is Tatina. Yes, there's an actual store called the E-Life Restaurant. It's on Tacoma on the DC side in Maryland. It's that makes sense. It's a Tacoma business on the DC side of the metro, because there's Tacoma Park, Maryland, and Tacoma Park, DC. So it's still the town of Tacoma, or city of Tacoma. I don't know what they call themselves. So, there's a thing that happened today. That's insane. That's okay. There was a thing that happened today that's really weird. So Strathmore is this art school in Strathmore is this art school in Maryland. It's like in Rockville or Bethesda. Not really sure how they line up. But they've been putting up flyers for their new events that are coming up, which is fine. But they're using the free community boards that are in the local areas to put up their signs, which would be fine, except for the fact that they're like putting them up with the boards where people put all their other stuff who don't have a budget to put up things. So like our flyers for our GoFundMe are up, and they're kind of just like these huge posters for what they're doing. And it's kind of one of those things where it's like, it's still bad. I don't know why I thought it would be different. Yeah, it's just weird. It's one of those things where people hit up these boards and these signs and these advertisement things, but they're trying to do it for free when obviously they have like a big budget, and it's just kind of lame. Well, the whole board thing's been crazy in general because we've been kind of fighting with these people. I should just make myself a coffee. No, I'm gonna stick with it, man. It's horrible, but I'm gonna drink it anyways. Um, yeah, they've just been like blocking people's signs with like all their other stuff, and it's a weird thing because it's a community board, and Chinese food menu, for example, the board is only this big. Well, the board is probably more along the lines of like 3 of these, so 6. There's only a certain amount of space. So you don't cover up other people's stuff because, for whatever they're trying to do, they're asking for assistance or advertisement or whatever. But you blatantly don't block people's stuff because you're raised right and you don't do mean shit like that to people. No such rules amongst these people. They block all types of stuff. They put 2 of the same flyer on the board, blocking somebody else. They do all types of stuff. Have entire posters in front of other people's posters. And they're taken down every week by the person in charge of the posters. So it's just interesting to see how it's kind of, there's a rudeness. And then when you call them out on it, they want to like argue with you. They're like, "Oh well, here's the thing I was thinking," and you're just like, "Shut up! You're such a jerk." This might be good to somebody else. I don't know. It's just such a weird thing to see, like just like the cutthroat attitude and like the rudeness about some of it with these people because it's so unnecessary. I just don't get it. I don't understand why anybody would be this way. These are so good. If eLife wants to sponsor these videos, I will happily eat your food all the time. On camera. And tell about how good it is. I'm like, why would we pay you? You're doing it already. I'm like, damn it. Oh, here's a funny thing. Someone wrote down in the comments of one of the YouTube videos that I'm a weirdo. I thought it was kind of interesting because I was like, you went to that effort though. It is pretty good actually. The mac and cheese is really good, Justin. It's one of the few ones that I can say that I really, really like. I agree with Justine. Weird is awesome, so I don't understand what their modus operandi was, but whatever. Someone told me years ago that if you're getting attention from people who have time to say rude shit to you when you make things, you're obviously making it enough that other people are seeing it. So I guess it's just success then. You already saw producer Mochi. I don't. Producer Tom was here. He was on camera for like 5 seconds at the very beginning. Because this is being simulcasted on the YouTube channel, live, as well as the IG channel. Competing brands. That's right, the acclaimed. So yeah, but it's just interesting though. It's interesting to see like how all that stuff works. Like it took me years to get to the point where like making art videos and stuff where I even got enough people to watch them where I could get thumbs down. I remember the first couple of thumbs downs I ever got. It felt so weird because like I was excited a little bit. I was a little bummed out because I wanted to know why they gave me random thumbs down, but I also kind of was excited because it was like, wow, enough people have seen it now that people of differing opinions are now interacting with it. So that's kind of cool. It's so bad. Oh god. No. Why do I keep doing that? Ooh, salmon. We shall see, Justine. We shall see. Oh yeah, because you guys made the thing. I saw the post. It looked good. So Justine, for those who don't know, Justine works for a butcher shop, and they're doing some salmon stuff, and it looks really good actually. So I'm gonna try that out. I'm not a vegan, just for those who would like to write in the comments about me being a vegan. I am not a vegan, but I mostly eat. I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat meat. I just eat fish, and occasionally eggs. So really, I just don't eat chicken, pork, or beef, or any other type of odd meat of sort. I thought it was important because people sometimes ask me about it, and I think that's interesting. I don't know why it's such a big deal to them, but for some reason it is. Go figure. So for today, I have to finish this. The illustrious Painter's Breakfast. Then I'm working on filming a sketchbook reveal because I just filled one up. So I'll make a video for that and a big vlog. That'll come on probably next week because I still got a bunch of footage I got to put together and chop and cut and illustrate and do all this other stuff. I'm learning a bunch of stuff as far as how to use Procreate to work on video stuff. So that's kind of fun and exciting. So if you haven't watched any of my videos, be prepared for some cool stuff. You should go check it out. Painter Files on YouTube. Also, IG, there's lots of videos here. And then, yeah, the Painter Files podcast, which is my podcast I've had for 3 seasons. This many fingers, not this, these 3. Yeah, it's I like it. I've got a nice little like it's a podcast, so you don't really have. I mean, you can have subscribers, but like for the most part, I mean, I don't know how that works exactly. I have lots of listeners though, so that's nice. Yeah, so those things and that stuff. I was thinking about it last night. In which I typically don't really plan ahead as I record it. But I've got a pretty good Painter Files story about art school on this one that's going to come up today. So if you get a chance, it probably won't go up till around. It might go up around like 6:50. It might go around 10. It just kind of depends. I'll post a link in a video thing about it later. But I like to think there's some pretty good videos. It's just me. That is also true. I have a cool 1 p.m. coffee appointment with one of my best friends in the whole world, the illustrious Tina. Where we shall shoot the shit, as they say. I hope it doesn't rain too much. But there's a bunch of cool spots in the local area. So you can check those out. I heard about that. I heard. I don't know why I keep doing this. I heard about that, Justine. I heard the vegans showed up at your butcher shop to protest again, which I think is hilarious because you have the I Heart vegan shirt at the shop that you guys made. I guess my question to them would be, do they feel that their protests are going to shut down the butcher shop? Or they're in protest of the butcher shop just existing at all, and they want it to be known that they don't like the butcher shop? Because I don't feel like 5 people with bullhorns running into a business acting crazy is necessarily going to stop anything. I think it's just kind of just disruptive more than anything. I don't know. It feels weird. I think we live in a strange little spot. And you guys make a vegan sandwich too, so. It's a strange little aggravation thing that they have about all of it. I don't know that it's helping them in any way. I feel like if you're going to go out of your way to like make something that's in protest or awareness of or anything of that nature, that you should at least be trying to like bring attention to it. But I don't know that in Tacoma Park where it's like a very diverse like crowd of people, a lot of different foods, a lot of different cultures, a lot of these things, that like they don't already know what veganism is, so it doesn't seem like they're not showing people something they've never seen before or making it aware, like, hey, did you know about veganism? You know, like you're the paper, like your Clippy, the paper clip. Hey, did you know about veganism? So it's just kind of strange. Some people are just crazy. They take a lot of joy out of being really difficult. And so they just run with it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't wish to. But oh well. Hope you all had a good weekend though. It was interesting. It was busy. We're still setting up the shop. We got to put up a slat wall and clear out a bunch of stuff and build some racks and do all this stuff. It's a lot of work. And then we got new carpet and we painted the walls. So we're getting ready to put it on the market so we can sell this place, which I am sad about, to be honest. Because I liked having my own house, my own condo with my wife. But it's going to be okay. We're going to move out. We're going to sell this place, move out. Probably, I'm pretty sure we're moving into our old apartments. We had like 10 years ago. And then we're going to figure out where we want to go. It's a lot of steps. I think that's probably the thing that's probably the weirdest part for a lot of people. There's a lot of steps you have to go through and things you got to do and little checks you got to knock off and whatnot. So it's coming. I'm kind of more starting to accept it than I was before. And I have to clean certain things, which no one likes cleaning. Be honest with yourself. But it'll be good. Just making art, eating non-chicken chicken wings, playing with cats, talking to my friends and family, poisoning myself periodically with a purple dish soap of some sort. It's gonna be alright. Ow. So Tina went to a place called Dangerously Delicious Pies over the weekend. Okay. Is that in Baltimore? Where is that? It sounds like somewhere in Baltimore. They love alliteration. I somehow imagine the answer is going to be, you should just Google it and leave me alone. So, I learned a new feature we have with this. It's in DC. Okay, it's in Baltimore, Annapolis, and in DC. You went to one in Annapolis. That's cool. I'll check that out some point. I think Alec would like that. I found out a new feature on this, by the way. If I can. Justine's gone. She says it's great. Right? Nope, that's not it. What is it? How does this work? This is also weird. Okay, Alec's done them before. I just don't remember them then. That's what it is. I'm sorry to all of y'all that I don't remember these things for some reason. Or maybe I do, I just don't remember the names of anything. There's a way, Tina's asking me what I'm doing. There's a way to put up videos from your feed in live streams so people can watch them. Originally I was trying to do that. Now I don't care anymore, so it's not really a big deal. Because we're down to our last quasi chicken wing, which means the show is almost over. Sad face, sad face. I never imagined I'd be a mukbang star with food. Oh, they've been on the Food Network. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think Alec brought them in to her job a long time ago. Very good. Very good food. Alright. Well, Gladys. I gotta get back to work. There are some recipes being shared in the chat. It's so good. You should totally buy some. It's really good. Bleh, not great. This might be really good to some people. It's just I'm used to the traditional way that it's made. It's not good to me. Sorry. Sorry, Ruby. So yeah, I will catch up with all of you later. Love you very much. Hope you're well. Enjoy your week. Check out Painter Files podcast, and yeah, check out Painter Files on the YouTube channel, and join the YouTube, join the Patreon, do all that stuff. Alright, talk to you later, painters. My great Galetas. I shall see you in a bit. Painter out. Ciao. Bye, Galetas. Yeah.